The precious relics on show in our museums provide us with a unique connection to the past which might otherwise be lost. But these remains are fragile and the danger is not always visible. Airborne pollutants are among the threats. They are invisible, destructive and rarely detected. A source of concern at Oslo's Viking Ship Museum.
There is something on the inside of the glass and we don't really know what it is. And now we, of course, want to know what kind of dust is this and what is dangerous and what is not dangerous of this.
This mysterious dust has prompted the museum's Conservator to test a new kind of dosimeter, a device that measures an object's exposure to a given hazard over time. This one is the result of a European research project. Its aim is to develop an early warning system on indoor pollution before it affects the artefacts. The test will tell whether air pollutants are responsible for the degradation of organic materials on show.
This is a shoe from the Netsilik Eskimos in Canada. When it has been in the museum for many years, it's completely stiff. You almost can't bend it. But that could also be that it would be so degraded that I couldn't even touch it like this.
The prototype was developed by the Norwegian Institute for Air Research. Until now, museums measured factors like light, temperature and humidity, but not air pollutants.
In many museums, they have not had the possibility to do the control of the problems related to air pollution. This might be because there have not been the relevant tools that have been available so far. It might be because it could be too costly for them to do this kind of monitoring. And there could also be the reason that they are not totally aware of these problems.
This dosimeter allows users to read the results on-site. In the past, it was a laborious procedure. Conservators had to use 2 different sensors and send them to different laboratories to be analyzed.
The new thing about the memory dosimeter is that it combines 2 previously developed dosimeters. One which was sensitive to the acids in the environment and one which was sensitive to the, let's say, traffic pollutants, and combine the measurement of the results from the exposure of this dosimeter in a new small developed instrument. They will be able to see the result on the computer screen, like a traffic light signal with a green light or for a good environment, with a yellow light for a possible problem, and with a red light for a risk environment.
Simulation tests are being carried out in glass chambers at the Norwegian Institute for Air Research, with organic materials exposed to air pollutants in similar conditions to those inside museums. The aim of the project is to carefully study the effects of pollution on the artefacts in order to develop ways of improving indoor air quality and protect our precious cultural heritage.